Hello, dear friends and subscribers. This is your host Ram. As soon as I came back from my office, I'm here to actually share victory of the Mumbai Indians. So basically, it will be a short show, but I'll try my best. So Mumbai Indians have become the champions, the Indian Premier League champions, 2020 champions for the fifth time in the history. And as my preview, as you would have read it on my cricket Reddit page, where I wrote a very creative piece, everyone would have seen that I definitely meant something by writing it's the mighty Mumbai Indians who actually defeated the Delhi Capitals by 5 wickets to win the trophy. And Indian Premier League 2020 was held aloft by none other than the Mumbai Indians captain Rohit Sharma, and with all his teammates, and truly deserving victors. Mumbai Indians, they worked hard and they have done a great job. So congratulations to the Mumbai Indians, and I definitely feel very proud of the fact here, because I, being from Mumbai, I'm absolutely proud about this achievement from the Mumbai Indians. They really went racing by, and they are on a roller coaster ride right now as far as the Indian Premier Leagues are concerned. So without wasting any further time, let me jump into it. So let's see what happened. So basically, the toss was a good toss to win. Delhi Capitals won the toss and decided that they would bat first. And let's see what happened. Well, it was absolutely Trent Bolt, as you know, who has been giving all the breakthroughs, once again rocked the Delhi Capitals. In fact, what a head start. In fact, it's sad as Trent Bolt went and picked up the wicket of Stoinis of the very first ball. This was a ball rising. It was a rising delivery from Trent Bolt, and Stoin was them. They are not able to really make out whether it's an outswinger or an in-swinger. And here this one, Stoinis was defending, hoping that the ball is going to be coming into him. But on the other hand, the ball moved away. He played inside the line of the ball. The ball moved away, took the outside edge. Quinton de Kock very quickly had for the Mumbai Indians, as Delhi Capitals lost their very first wicket of the very first ball, and Stoinis was gone for a naught. After that, the next wicket to go, Ajinkya Rahane. Ajinkya Rahane was another victim of the bowling of Trent Bolt, but score had moved to 16 when Rahane was brought down the leg side of a delivery. He tried to shuffle through, wanted to flick the delivery, but it took the edge, and Quinton de Kock once again into the picture here, taking the catch, and Ajinkya Rahane was out 16 for 2 in 2.4 overs. The third wicket to go, Shikhar Dhawan, as you know, has been very consistent and one of the mainstays of the Delhi Capitals batting lineup, but his off stump was knocked back. Now, this was the right arm off spinner Jayant Yadav in place of I think it was Rahul Chahar, the leg spinner. They decided to go for Jayant Yadav, and the reason they brought him is because of the lot of left-handers in the Delhi Capitals team. And what happened? What a move! I mean, after Jayant Yadav got the ball, in fact, he had brought the ball into the left-hander Shikhar Dhawan, but this particular ball, it was something which it was a good length around the middle stump area. And as I said, the pitch was there was a bit of gripping on the pitch as well. And Dhawan was trying to play the swag sweep, and the ball, probably he was a bit early on the sweep, one could say. And that was it. The rattle was heard as the off stump was knocked back, and absolutely the Mumbai Indians were absolutely ecstatic. Was the Delhi Capitals were in dire straits at 22 for 3 in 3.3 overs. Now it was a very sad scene for the Delhi Capitals. They were in real trouble, but two solid batsmen and bonus fell on these two batsmen, Shreyas Iyer and Rishabh Pant. But what Shreyas Iyer and Rishabh Pant did better was, after 22 for 3, they recovered. There was a 96 runs partnership that happened, and what one saw from here is that these two batsmen started taking chances against the bowlers. They went for the bowling of Nathan Coulter-Nile, Krunal Pandya, the middle bowlers there, and Bumrah was, one was thinking that probably Bumrah will be given one more over, but it was not to be. And Rishabh Pant and Shreyas Iyer took the mantle, and they did their bit by playing their natural game with Rishabh Pant for the first time getting his first 50 in this IPL 2020, and Shreyas Iyer making 65. But Pant made 56 of 38 deliveries, 4 fours and 2 sixes, but definitely it was something that they definitely needed because they were really struggling. From 22 for 3, the score rose to 118 for 4 when Rishabh Pant was out in the 15th over. Now Shimron Hetmyer could not do anything. Trent Bolt once again came back into the second spell and took the wicket of Shimron Hetmyer. And all that Shreyas Iyer had to do was to nurture the tail, because Akshar Patel was also out for 9 to Coulter-Nile. Well, in the end, Shreyas Iyer did his bit and saw to it that the Delhi Capitals actually played the entire quota of 20 overs. He remained 65 not out of 50, then 6 fours, but he was not able to force the pace. I mean, he was looking good for his the initial runs, but I thought towards the death overs he could not take boundaries hit, and the runs were also pretty tough to come by with the Bumrah bowling excellently at that stage. And the Delhi Capitals had to be content at 156 for 7. Never going to be a challenging total for the Mumbai Indians. Shreyas Iyer, the captain, was not out on 65, 50 deliveries, 6 fours and 2 sixes. Rabada was run out, and 156 for 7, as I said, never looked a daunting task for the Mumbai Indians with the form they were in and with the firepower they possess in all the departments of the game. Trent Bolt, 4 overs, 3 for 30. He was the one who was responsible for Yadav. I thought it was a very good move. He took the very prized wicket of Shikhar Dhawan, 4 overs, 1 for 25. Nathan Coulter-Nile, 4 overs, 2. Krunal Pandya, 3 overs, none for 30, and Pollard, none for 30. Now let's have a look at the Mumbai reply. So Delhi Capitals 156 for 7. Mumbai Indians needed 157 to win the Indian Premier League 2020 title for the 5th time in the history. And well, it started off with Rohit Sharma and Quinton de Kock opening the innings. As you remember, Ravichandran Ashwin was the one who took the wicket of Rohit Sharma the last time when the Mumbai Indians and Delhi Capitals clashed. But this time, Rohit Sharma was equal to the task. He was very watchful. He knew what to do. He dealt with Ashwin in the best possible manner, and the score definitely. Quinton de Kock and Rohit Sharma, as you know, they are someone who really start banging the deliveries, no doubt about it. The run rate was only 7.8, but they had gone to 45 in 4 overs, I suppose. Just in the power play, they had already raised 45 on the board, which was pretty good going. But after that, Stoinis came in and picked up the wicket of Quinton de Kock. Was caught behind of the first ball that Stoinis bowled. Quinton de Kock out for 20 of 3 fours and 1 6. But Rohit Sharma was there, and then Surya Kumar Yadav walked in. Surya Kumar Yadav, as soon as he walked in, he dealt with Stoinis in a very, very firm manner as he hit a 6 and a boundary. But one could say that Surya Kumar Yadav basically, unfortunately, one of the fine players in this Indian Premier League, according to me, unfortunately had to sacrifice his wicket as he was run out for 19 of 20 balls with 1 4 and 1 6. And he sacrificed the wicket for his captain Rohit Sharma, which was a good thing done by Surya Kumar Yadav. Ishan Kishan. So that was the time when Surya Kumar Yadav was out. The score was 90 for 2 at the halfway mark at almost 11 overs. So another 9 overs were still left and 67 to get. And Rohit Sharma had the company of Ishan Kishan, another consistent player, joining him in. But Rohit Sharma himself, with only 22, he had already taken the Mumbai Indians very close with his very, very strong batting and his aggressive batting. And Rohit Sharma was a victim of the bowling of Norgay for 68 of 51 deliveries, 5 fours and 4 sixes in that particular knock of his. So Rohit Sharma was gone, and then Ishan Kishan was there. But Rohit Sharma, as I said, when he departed, the score read 137. So basically another 20 runs were required. But suddenly there was a bit of a tension in the Mumbai camp because the two power hitters, Hardik Pandya and Pollard, were sent cheaply. Rabada was the one who picked up the wicket of Pollard by clean bowling him as he got an inside edge down to the middle stump. And Hardik Pandya was a victim where we tried to got a ball where he tried to slice it, and Rahane took the catch of Norgay, and Hardik Pandya was out for three. And at that time, the score read 156, but they had got very, very close to the total. Nothing to worry about. Ishan Kishan was there to see to it that they had the victory, and that was it. The Indian Premier League 2020 was won by Mumbai Indians for the fifth time in the history, and Ishan Kishan was not out. 33 of 19 deliveries, 3 fours and 1 6, and Krunal Pandya was not out on 1. Game over. The Mumbai Indians winning the finals by 5 wickets. If you look at the bowling, Ashwin 4 overs, none for 28. As I said, could not get a handle on Rohit Sharma today. Rabada 3 overs, 1 for 32. Norgay was 2.4 overs, no more than 225. Stoney is 1 for 23. Akshay Patel 4 overs, none for 16. And Dubey had 29 runs taken off his 3 overs. Trent Boult was the player of the match. The player of the series going to Jofra Archer for his being the most valuable player of the Indian Premier League. And why not? Absolutely. I definitely, that was the best choice that happened as far as Jofra Archer is concerned, of giving him the best player of the series. Well, dear fans and subscribers, as I said, Rohit Sharma, the captain of Mumbai Indians, lifting the proud Indian Premier League 2020 title, and thus that was the end of the Indian Premier League 2020. But what an Indian Premier League 2020, against all odds, with COVID-19 ravaging the world. But still, kudos to the United Arab Emirates Cricket Board to have hosted this very prestigious tournament. And I can tell you, it was a runaway success. And we all know the United Arab Emirates, how it is. I do remember United Arab Emirates because I have been in that land. I've lived and worked in that particular country long back. So I definitely remember the United Arab Emirates, such a wonderful place to be in. Nevertheless, so that's what it's all about. It's all over. So, dear friends, that's the precise reason I came in. Since I have come here, very quickly, I would like to tell you that Pakistan have wrapped up the three-match T20 series. They've done a clean sweep of the Zimbabweans in the T20 series. Just a sneak peek. Zimbabwe again looked listless, 129 for 9. Once again, Usman Khadir, the leg spinner, bowled some mesmerizing leg spin, and he was very, very difficult to read for the Zimbabwe batsman, as the one after the other succumbed to his wiles, as he picked up 4 wickets for 13 to get the man of the match award from 4 overs. Musa 4 overs, none for 23, 2 for 20 Azim, 1 for 22 Mohammad Asnain. If you look at the card there, there's nothing to really talk about. The principal scorer being Chamu Chubaba, the captain, for the first time in the series, getting some score of note, as he contributed 31 of 28 deliveries, 3 fours and 1 6. Then another Tripano made 28 in the lower order. Nothing to really talk about. There were some debutants as well for the Zimbabweans. Faraz Akram was the debutant, and for the Zimbabwean team. Now, looking at the Pakistan card, 129 was never going to be enough, as we all know, and that was precisely the case, as Pakistan ran away to a win by 8 wickets. Fakhar Zaman was out for 21. Abdul Shafiq was, Babar Azam decided that he would like to test a few people, so he decided that Abdullah Shafiq, who was actually making his T20 debut, was told to open the innings, and he did his job for his captain. In fact, he was there till the end. He was not out on 41 of 33 balls, 4 fours, and he hit 1 6. So basically, he showed his aggression there, Abdullah Shafiq. Haider Ali, as we all know, is such an aggressive player. His contribution was 27 of 21, 4 and 2 sixes. Kushdil Shah was the one who really hit the finishing blows, as he finished on a very aggressive 36 unbeaten runs of just 15 deliveries, which included 3 fours and 3 sixes. Game over, 8-wicket victory. I'm not going to go into the bowling, but Usman Khadir has really shown, this series has really belonged to Usman Khadir because of his leg spin. As I said the other day, he showed he was defeating all the batsmen with his googly, but today he showed how he could use his natural delivery, the leg break delivery, for a leg spinner, and cause a lot of gloom in the Zimbabwean batting camp. Well, and Usman Khadir was named player of the match and the player of the series. Well, dear fans and subscribers, I don't think there is anything else to talk. It was a pleasure bringing you this very sudden cricket happening show. As I said, since Mumbai Indians won, I just came back from my work and I decided to complete it so that I could bring it to all my cricket fans on YouTube, Cricket Reddit, Twitter, and also on my cricket website. Well, dear fans and subscribers, always been a pleasure talking to you on cricket. I know, dear fans and subscribers, many have been suggesting me to buy a new camera. I'm very glad that everyone are really enjoying my cricket show. That is what really makes me come to this, come here and do it in a very desperate manner. Thank you. It's all for your support. So YouTube, Cricket Reddit, I know that I'm not able to do it, but as you know, always I love cricket. I do it for my passion. Well, I will try, dear fans, subscribers. Just bear with me and have some patience and try to watch this video and rate it. Thank you very much for all your company, dear friends, subscribers. I hope you all loved this very quick cricket broadcast from me today on Cricket Happenings. This is your host Ram bidding you all a very good night. Thank you.